Welcome back to the Nameless Show. This is Nathan again.
And I'm Lance. You know what day it is.
Hi, I'm Kristen. I'm from planet Earth. But I still don't get it why so many guys seem to like girls with big boobs. Is there any hope for the small-chested girls out there?
So, that's a really good question. And I feel bad for people who have to ask that question.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a question that a lot of people have to ask in this terrible day and age we live in, where
looks are all that matters and people don't talk about the other aspects of a relationship.
Because, I mean, let's be real, it is tough.
It is tough for a guy to get a date.
It's
tougher for a guy to get a date than for a girl to get a date. I think statistics has that.
Are there statistics on that?
I think there's statistics. If there's statistics, I'll
Listen
post a little bit.
We're the ones who
or
have
right
trouble
back
getting dates.
here in the green screen, there will be some sort of statistic, if not picture.
Well, Kristen from Planet Earth.
Thank you for your video, first off.
I do not have big boobs either, and it has never stopped me from getting a date.
I will say that I also am, even though I'm starting to gain some weight, I also lack the moves, as guys might call it, and I still have trouble getting a date.
You remember he flashed the camera last week.
Exactly.
Or whenever.
Yesterday. Dude, sometimes these days just fly by.
Because when does the week start?
The week start, well...
Sunday, right?
Some of the weeks start...
So that's last week, even if it was yesterday.
Depending on the calendar. Some calendars start on Monday.
We're not Mexicans.
Some start on Sunday. Some start on Saturday. Was it the Hebrew
calendar? Not that I have anything against
Mexicans. That starts Saturday? Or something like that? Or Saturday is the last day of the week? Something like that.
Where?
The Hebrew? Was it Hebrew?
Hebrew. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, Saturday was that that was the last day?
Actually, one of my friends is in our audience, and he used to study this stuff. Thumbs up, Saturday, yes, no? Or was the first day?
First day of the week?
Yeah.
Is definitely Sunday.
No, in the Hebrew.
Yeah,
biblical.
It's Sunday.
Sunday?
Oh.
Okay, well.
Whoa,
then I guess technically it's last week then. But
that's what I said.
It accounts to when these videos come out. Well, yesterday's video.
I like how we've just been talking about the week and not even trying to answer your question.
Exactly. Good. We should have plenty of time.
Anyway, yeah. I mean, you really shouldn't try to change, because you can't change some things, like physical things anyway. So it'd be silly. I mean, unless you have lots of money, you can play for plastic surgery. Which, why play for plastic surgery?
Play. Hi. Hey there, sexy man.
Hey, I'd like
to play you for some sexy surgery.
No. So much for this family-oriented show.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
somehow all comes back to family-oriented.
Family flan. We love it.
We like to fling some family flagellant flan at you.
Isn't flan a food?
Fawn or flan?
Flan. You can eat fawn?
Fawn?
Isn't that like a mythical creature?
It could be fondue.
Like
short for fawn.
Can you eat
do
unicorns?
is fawn.
Dude, I want to get some fondue with you, dude.
Dude.
I feel like in California they would abbreviate fondue to fawn. Bro, I totes had some fawn the other night.
Unless you're referring to fawn from District 9. Or was it Brawn?
Prawn with
or
a P.
Prawn.
Bro,
Prawn?
District 9 is such a good movie.
It is a really good movie. Go watch it.
This is one of the few movies I've watched. It's ironic because I haven't watched any movies.
1990, nothing. All the way up. Well, actually, you weren't born in 90.
92.
Okay. It's like 2000, 2001, all the way up to 2010. Haven't seen anything.
But yeah, don't eat fawns, because those are mythical creatures from like the Chronicles of Narnia. Are they none of those things? They're mythical, like universal mythical creature, right? That's not just in the Narnia series.
Yeah, I think like centurions.
Centurions.
Centaurs.
Centurions, aren't those like the Roman guys who they're in charge of like 100 guys or something? I don't know. I didn't study that.
Yeah. Anyways, back to our subject.
Yeah, let's forget about those.
Let's get back
parts
on
of
track.
our lives we're uneducated.
Let's get back on track in trying to answer your question in a funny manner, whether we give you a direct answer or not. We're gonna have fun doing this still.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't. I mean, you could get plastic surgery, but that's probably dumb.
Probably
a waste of money.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
When your body grows out of it, it's gonna look worse than it started on.
True
Not
story.
saying that. Not saying
Old
that.
people
you
after
would look
plastic
bad.
surgery, you're just gonna have to. Once you get plastic surgery, you're gonna have to keep getting it.
There's
Think
some
about
people that keep getting it, and they just keep looking worse and worse and worse and worse.
Hashtag Michael Jackson.
Hashtag.
But
that one
let's be
lady
real.
from
Everyone
the
loves Michael
Cinderella
Jackson,
story.
so it's okay.
Hashtag that one lady from the Cinderella story and Two Broke Girls.
What?
I can't think of her name.
I've never watched that, so I wouldn't know.
The old lady. Well, you haven't seen it, but the mom in that
Please.
series.
I don't watch TV.
So yeah, don't change yourself for anybody. There's some things obviously you can't change, but if you're gonna change yourself because you want to change for the better, and not to impress somebody.
Wow, that was actually really deep. Nice job.
You're welcome. See, we go deep on this show.
So deep.
Exactly.
Anyways,
But look to what you like to do and focus on yourself. See what you like to do and explore that possibility. And if you find somebody else that likes what you're doing, it's free game.
well, plus the thing is, like, if you do end up trying to change for someone else, chances are they're gonna like you for something that's not you, and so you're never gonna be happy, even if you think you're happy.
Exactly. Remember my
It's a
long
lie.
hair? My long hair from
You thought
last
you were
week?
happy with that long hair.
No.
But you weren't.
No, I my first girlfriend, I wanted to date her, and I had long hair at that time, and I grew it out for Halloween, and the day after Halloween, I cut it off because I really wanted to be in a relationship with this girl,
And she wanted you to have short
and she had told me that she probably would have never dated me with the long hair,
Dang.
and we dated for about close to 4 years or so. And her parents, I recently saw her parents at church, and
hair. Short hair.
they're like, "You're looking good," and it's with the long hair and all that. And I haven't told them. If you're watching this, yeah, you probably wouldn't have known who I was if I had long hair for the longest time back then.
Long hair is the way to go.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
why I
miss my
kept
long
mine.
hair. I miss my long hair. We're gonna have to get you to.
No. If I do get a haircut, I'll make sure we make a big deal about it. But
We're gonna here. This is what I'm gonna say. What we can do. First part of next next season, we're gonna start a hair off.
hair off.
Hair off. We'll
What?
both start
You
with
don't want it. Okay, short, not all the way off, because
Well-
you don't want to see that.
right, but we'll
I have
both
this
start
like
with,
birthmark / mole that looks like a leech on the side of my head.
We'll both start with semi-short
even-
hair.
It has, like,
It's gonna be
fangs and everything.
longer than this, obviously, but semi-short hair about the same length, and we'll just grow it out for 1 year, and see where it gets us. But this will be starting 2015.
Like facial hair too,
We could do facial hair as well.
dude. I would look like a terrorist.
My boss might kill me if I do facial hair.
Yeah, you'd be fired.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you, boss.
So we can do the hair, the actual top hair for a year, and then we'll do the facial hair for what, 6 months maybe? That way it's not
if
out
I
of
can
control.
grow facial hair by that time, it's still. This is like 3 weeks worth right here. I kind of shaved a little patch.
You gotta shave it every day, bro.
That's
shave
a
it
myth. I
every
read
day.
it. We should. That should be our next video. We talk about facial hair.
We should talk about facial hair.
Let's
one of
talk
these
about that
baby.
next week. Anyway, I think we pretty much answered the question. Don't change for someone. Change for yourself.
Now, I mean,
Or don't change because you're already yourself.
right? Be awesome.
It's a balance.
Be awesome who you are, and make
Be awesome who you are.
Be happy with yourself and who you are, and other people are going to be happy for you. And if you embarrass yourself or whatever, then let yourself embarrass yourself. And people are going to love you more for that than trying to be fake and trying to put on this front of somebody who you're not. And then one day
Don't
when the
worry, be happy
fakeness
now.
and the front goes away, people are going to be like, well, that person's not who we thought they were.
At all.
But we should also probably turn this on us, like why that happens. What about us? Like, what do we look for in girls?
Oh,
and
men folk.
men folk. Like, why guys don't get dates, or why we are looking for who we are in that. And we're both Christians, so minus the obvious, want to date a Christian girl and all that stuff. It's like what we look for in girls and all that.
Well, definitely just sex appeal. That's all I care about.
Well, there's
Actually, no, I'm not even going to lie. Like, I feel like intelligence is seriously the most attractive thing ever in a girl. Like, the only people I've ever dated have been people who have, like, really high SAT scores.
See, I never.
And I don't like asking them before, but, like, I find out, I'm like, wow, dude, I did well.
I never actually
2400
took
again.
the SAT. But I never really needed to take that. I went to the military, so I took something called the ASVAB.
Oh, yeah. I think I took that. Right? Yeah, that's like everyone in high school has to take that.
It's an aptitude test.
Yeah.
Well, no, the ACT is the one that everybody had to take. At least when I went through high school.
Yeah, back in your day.
Yeah, back in my day, Sonny.
Back in my day, we all had to take
Hold on, my back's going out. Oh, no. Okay, it's good.
We'll wait for it.
wait
He's back with us, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
back, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll get you some painkillers later.
What tests did you have to take? Like mandatory tests?
I was mandatory that all of us took the ASVAB because the military has to know for some reason. And then they called me afterwards, like a couple months afterwards.
I think it's for the draft. It might be for the
maybe
draft.
it was all men.
Because all guys...
That's sexist. Have you ever thought about that? Speaking of sexist type things.
Well, you know that I think it's still, unless they change the rule lately, the law, that women cannot be in the front. Women cannot be in the front line of a war zone. They could be a pilot. They could be a fighter pilot. They can be a medic, but they can't actually go in an infantry as like frontline people, unless they change that within the past few years. Correct me if I'm wrong. Obama could have changed that.
Obama. Freaking
Obama has changed everything.
Don't get me started on Obama.
Yeah. Let's not make this political.
I hate that guy.
Unless you, as viewers, would like us to talk about politics, then we'll do research and talk about politics.
Let's talk about
all that. But only if the viewers want to do that. So leave a comment about that stuff.
I actually like politics, but I get very opinionated.
I think
I voted for Ron Paul. Any Ron Paul supporters in the audience, please raise your hands now. All right, that's no one. just like in the election where no one voted for him except me.
I think
like 3 friends.
I think one thing they gotta get kids involved in high school and junior high at least is some sort of politics. That way,
kids can't vote
because a lot of friends, I know that they talk about politics, and it's like, well, let's not talk about politics. I'm turned off by politics. No. I'm not gonna voice my opinion. Well, you got to have an opinion on at least some of this stuff.
That's an opinion right there.
Exactly. That's my opinion. My opinion
is you need an opinion.
My opinion is get yourself educated about who you're going to vote for and all that. Don't just vote based off of what everybody else says.
Especially
go read. Don't just.
There's a lot of dumb people out there.
Don't pass up Fox News either. Not saying Fox News is the end all, but don't just watch liberal media. Watch Fox News. Read Huffington Post. Read everything you can.
Balance it. That's for sure.
Balance it because
all the news sucks. So you want to get a good balance of suck.
Exactly. A good balance of false.
My libertarian's coming out. Sorry.
A good balance of suck. That's a good way to put it.
We should just end the video like that.
Yeah, it's actually that one went really fast.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
I like it too.
Mark.
We'll leave it there. Thanks for watching again. Leave a comment below. Subscribe. Find us on the YouTubes and the Facebook.
Point. The YouTubes.
Yes, the YouTubes.
Especially on
Wait, did I just say the YouTubes? Find me on Twitter. Find us on Twitter.
Oh yeah, hashtag run. No, not.
Well, we'll put it down below.
Yeah, click those.
Yep. And we will catch you next week, hopefully with me.
And me. Bye.